you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. Now, it's a lot that we have to definitely get into, so we're going to get right into it because I don't want this to do a long intro because I got a lot to say in this video. So when y'all come on in here, show some love. When y'all come on in the chat, I see y'all in here. All right, station head. It's about 12 of y'all. Y'all head over to YouTube, youtube.com/The Wiley Show. Okay, so we are here now. We have a lot to discuss. Let's get into these topics because it's late. And it's going to be good morning, good afternoon, good evening, because some of y'all going to see this when y'all wake up. I want to first get into Amber Rose. I am a huge fan of Amber. And let me tell you why. What? The reason why I'm a fan of Amber Rose, because number one, I love biracial people. I love people from both sides of the aisle. And for me, having siblings that is biracial, some of them is biracial. One of my siblings is biracial. A couple of my siblings is biracial, my brothers. Their mom is white. And their dad is black. Our dad is black. So I don't see an issue with it. And sometimes I have to go and I look at their posts, and one of my brothers wrote a post talking about they don't fit in. Like they're not black enough or they're not white enough, etc. And Amber goes through that. A lot of times people look at her, oh, she's white or she want to be black when it's convenient. And the whole thing I'm talking about Kylie Shield because her and Joseline got into a fight. But it's difficult for people that is biracial, unless you are biracial, you really don't understand. And I really try to do research on biracial people that they typically goes through a lot, especially if they are trying to come into the black community. Now, Tia and Tamara, they did a pretty good job. They don't get as dragged as much because maybe you could look at them, you think they're just fully black, if that makes sense. Her brother identified as African-American. So some people just don't deal with the drama. I just think with Amber, a lot of it comes with sometimes she paint the picture, she's white. Sometimes she paint the picture, she's black. And sometimes she just goes both sides. A lot of black women are upset because she sleep with a lot of black celebrities and they don't like it. But that is an issue, period, because you have a lot of black basketball players that will date white. I used to be against that, but I'm starting to look at it all over. You never know. I might come into money and I might meet a white woman, you know what I'm saying, or a black woman. Now, my heart was want to be with a black woman, period, point blank. But I'm not going to close the door to love. I'm going to say that again. I love that. I'm not going to close the door to love. Love should be unconditional. Love should have an open door. I think that when you restrict yourself just to one particular person or a person that look like you are restricting a possibility of a person that don't look like you to really fall in love. And I've always asked people, when you fall in love, do you just not give that woman a chance because she don't have the same racial background as you? And I don't think we should go for that narrative. I think that we should automatically, continue to show love, period, point blank, because I love, all type of people. You know what I'm saying? As older as I get, I'm starting to notice, oh my gosh, I love this race. I love that race. I used to just be 1000% just my way ever. But I do have a preference. All the girls that I've dated, or even guys that I've dated, they have all been black. I've messed around with people that weren't black, but dating, they have literally all been black. I don't see an issue, but a lot of people, they drag her for filth. I see the comments. I see what Joseline said about it. And I do believe Joseline got her butt whooped. I do believe that. Because I think Amber ain't playing no games when it comes to that, like throwing the digs. And it did hurt Amber because a lot of it was like, oh, I don't know what you really want to be a white girl. Like you really, you know what I'm saying? A lot of biracial people go through that. Or a person is like, you're pandering to black people. But what do you do? What do you do if your mom is black, if your dad is white, or vice versa? Your dad is black and your mom is white, or your dad is white and your mom is black. Anyway, what do you do? How do you identify? You understand what I'm saying? The most biracial people helped us as black people. You know what I'm saying? When you Googled and really look at biracial people and how they help benefit people. Oh, my mama got to get a smoke battery in that smoke detector. And I hear it. And I just noticed it. I got to find out where's that battery at. I'm gonna fix that, you guys. If I don't get it to this week because I'm busy, I'm definitely going to fix that. So my apologies. I would have been outside, but I just didn't want to. I didn't want to take, I said, let me hurry up and do the live. So y'all bear my apologies for that, because I hear that smoke detector going off, and I'm definitely going to fix that this week because I don't like it when the smoke detectors it's like beeping. Anyway, yeah. I did not notice it. I just paid 2 minutes to get quiet. I didn't really notice it because I do a lot of videos outside, but I will fix it this week. Pray for me. It's a lot. All right. So Amber Rose, beautiful, and just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. It's okay to. I always tell people, it is nothing wrong being who you are and being appreciative of where you come from. The issue is people always want you to agree with what they're doing 1,000%. Oh, you got to be like me. If you ain't like me, I ain't messing with you. But you closes the door to the possibility of reaching on the other side. But to Amber, I don't care you have your baby daddies are black. I mean, what's the problem? It's a lot of black dudes, all their baby mamas are white. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see an issue. You like who you like. And I think that we, it's just a lot. It's really a lot when I see Amber go through that. But I do believe for a fact she threw them hands on Joseline. Like, she won 1,000%. Like, she beat her up. I can believe that. Like, she threw them hands, boom, pam, pam. I believe that because the way how the camera panned on her, it was good. So I'm gonna watch the rest of College Shield, because when I was checking out the tweets, like, a lot of people kept saying Amber won that fight. All right, a lot of people kept saying that. All right, so we're going to go to the next topic here, and I'm going to put the timestamps in the video, so y'all bear with me for the people that are just coming in. Now, we want to definitely get into Darius. I want to get into Darius really quickly, and I really want to get into the whole situation of him dating a down low man. Okay, he posted on his Facebook and Instagram and he posted some text messages. So let me see if I can find the article. It was on the website. Let me see if I can find the article really quickly about that. It's a lot of articles that we did. So let me just thank you for the search bar that I can put this in here, because he wrote we posted on the website. So Darius Cooks exposed his boy toy, his man. And so on this article, you see the post of Darius. He said, "Y'all be careful. It's wild out there. I was casually scrolling, and the guy that was riding me the other week is now on vacation. I need to write a book." He posted a picture of the dude. He posted a picture of kissing her. And he posted, "I can pull up." This the guy reaching out to Darius. "Cool. Let me know what time. Don't have me drive all the way out there and your A be knocked out or don't answer. Just tell me the time. I just showered when I got in from the gym, so I can really leave out now. GPS say 30 minutes, but I need to stop and get gas. Cool, I'll be here. So around 1 a.m. works for me. Cool beans. What's your ETA? 33 minutes. Okay. My point is this. I'm glad that he exposed this. And the woman, I believe, they know who the woman is because he blurred it out, but it was just enough for people just to see it. I believe that Darius was in his feelings. Like, the dude moved on. A lot of dudes is upset when guys are bisexual because that woman has something that you don't have. You know what I'm saying? They could do it in the front and the back. And I think that he's upset about that. And I think that he wanted a relationship with the guy. Now, me and Darius have not talked, but I think he really wanted a relationship with the guy. I really think he really wanted to be with the guy. He really wanted to date the guy. He really wanted to be here with the guy. And, the guy moved on with a female. That's what I personally believe. Because out of all the times you posting this, that they're on vacation, so something with this particular guy was dating him, and I think he just posted an interaction with them just humping, and I think he's doing that to embarrass the dude and potentially can put yourself in danger. Because I don't know if he told the female that he ride men, and that have to be disturbing for him, because I can just imagine those DM with black women, particularly the black community, because once they find out that you took some up your rectum, it's go crazy. Like it really goes crazy, because our community, no matter how spiritual we claim we are, they are still controversial and conservative when it comes to the letters, the rainbow colors, okay? Very conservative, to the point they will say you're going to hell, you're going to catch something, you make sure you get tested. So all of those type of things. And you're going to see that woman going to start posting on social media and dragging it. I didn't know. He could have put my life in danger. You a F word, like you're going to do it. Or she could possibly be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Every female is not against guys that dealt with guys. Every female is not against that. I told the female she's comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't flaunt it in her face. I don't flaunt it in her face at all. And I don't, but I'm honest. So if someone were to post a text message of me getting them together a week before we go with her, it will not surprise her, because you know what I do and you know what I'm accustomed to doing. So you're not going to be shocked, because I didn't let you know, and I can sleep better at night. I think the issue is with a lot of these guys that be on the DL, or if I'm just assuming that he's on the DL, but let's just say he's on the DL. They sleep with the guy, then they be with the female, then they trying to develop it's too much, because a lot of guys' feelings get involved, because they fall for the dude, and they feel like, oh my gosh, I really like this dude, I'm really falling for him. He said he loved me, and now I see him with this chick. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that the communication should be clear. If it's a one night stand, if we just effing buddies, so we just F buddies, then let's explain that we F buddies. Let's not pretend like we are in a committed relationship. If it's just screwing, then make it plain that we just screwing. I remember it was a guy that I was screwing, and I met him on an app, and I wanted to date him. He said, no, we're not dating. We're just screwing. I said, okay. I never took him to the movies. I never did it. We were when he was living in my area. We would just screw. Like, that's what we were doing. Like, that's exactly what we do. We would just screw. We would screw on the couch, because I was literally staying with Theo and them. So I was staying in a living room. So we would just screw in the living room. Like, I was screwing in the living room, on the couch, mainly on the couch. And then sometimes when my cousin leave, I screw up in my cousin's bed. But, it was an understanding. I just think like a lot of times these dudes paint this picture and say that they with you only, but then they want to still dip it with females. You know what I'm saying? Because they fully not out. They fully don't want to call themselves bisexual. Particularly they are on the DL. That's what it is. Because even when people were sending me screenshots of the person page, he don't really post that he is out of the closet with a rainbow flag. So I get it. But I just think Darius should have never put that man information out. No, I'm totally against it, because I understand the dangers of exposing a down low man. I understand the danger if he is down low. Like, I understand the danger, because they deal with, it was one particular guy in Chicago. He was sleeping with a female, and he was sleeping with a man. And my cousin was messing around with him, and his whole tea got exposed. It went viral on the internet. And the female, she just went all in. A lot of his old classmates, they hit the comment section, said, we've been knew this. You should have listened to us. He had all the signs. Like, they literally put that out there. So you have to be very careful with that. And he, you know what I'm saying, he's doing better now, but he was ready. Like, he kept posting on Facebook, like, I'm ready to just go to the upper room. And I kept encouraging him, like, no, don't do that. It's just gonna blow over. And eventually, you know, he's living his best life. I think he does drag. He's living his best life now. And I think his girl and his baby mom, because she got a child by him. Yeah, his baby mom. I think she's still bitter because now he's just really living his life and he don't be around the child. You know what I'm saying? He's still trying to fight custody right now because she feel like her child gonna end up in that lifestyle. So she don't want him around her or his boyfriend around the child. So he's still kind of like, you know, fighting it. And it's difficult. But I've always told guys that want to dip on both sides of the aisle, be honest. Because when you hide, when you sit here and dip in one pond to another pond, you're going to get muddy. It's just best to be honest. Be honest to yourself. Be honest to your significant other. If you have a children by this woman, that woman needs to know. Because when one of these girls, these queens, get mad at you like Darius, and they post your blast you, and you ain't going to be prepared for that, especially if you ain't tell nobody, especially if you're living in the dark with the situation. So and then a lot of men, let's get into this point. When you're getting screwed in your rectum, it you know what I'm saying, demasculates you. Like, you don't, you know, a lot of people don't think you're masculine. They think you're weak when you allow another man to dominate you. So that's why a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of guys don't admit that they do the bending. They always say, oh, I'm a strict top, because it's an embarrassment, or people frown upon people that, you know, that's a bottom. You know what I'm saying? They feel like you're less than a man if you let a man do that to you. But Darius posted this, so the conversation have started, and many people said, how can he do this? They were encouraging it. A lot of people say they feel sorry for, hope she get tested, and they're following Darius, a openly gay man, and they're posting very type of comments, that typical type of comments that people make when they don't understand. Because a lot of women feel like, some women feel like, oh, you got something because of that. No, a lot of women get illness or get, you know, the 3 letters that they have to get a shot for with dudes they dealing with. A lot of dudes gave women some burning sensation. So let's keep it all the way real. So it goes on in the straight community as well. So it's not this whole narrative that is just running rampant in the community and all the letters. No, it's running rampant with Black women, particularly if you look at the numbers. It's very stagnating with the numbers for Black women. And that's not even account for the one that starts with an S and ends with a D. You know what I'm saying? So, or I think they changed it to STI. You know, that is very alarming when you come to that type of way. So it's not just that. Just situation is not just for LG, all the letters. It's not. Anybody that's out here being reckless with their bodies and being with people that's dirty or filthy, that not getting tested regularly, you can come into contact with one. So I've always told people, don't just look at the community and just blame like they're the only ones. No, it's a lot of people. It's very reckless. I remember one time they had an outbreak of syphilis out in Roseland. That was like a couple of years ago, and they were sending out alerts, and people was like, "It's running rampant," and that was syphilis. So, that was going on with the straight community. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't look at them and think it just affects them. Yes, they do have risk in the numbers. The statistics are the statistics, but you could say them same statistics about Black women. And a lot of Black women will argue, oh, because it's guys, it's on both sides. But no, it's a lot of guys that deal with a lot of dirty females. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys will be dipping in your dip and then won't even go bathe and go deal with another chick and don't know her records, don't know if she clean. She knows and a lot of women don't even know. I know we get having a health course here. They don't even know they're infected because they don't see the symptoms. So by the time they probably find out, they probably infected how many other partners that they have. You know what I'm saying? Even some guys don't even have the symptoms and passing around all type of stuff. So you have to be, I've always tell people, be very careful, research and all of this. And if you want to dip yourself in these two different, don't. Because when you're secretive, it will come out. It was a guy that came on my show and we were talking about down low men. And he hung up the phone and he came back on the show and he kept DMing me to come meet me in Dallas. I've never done it because I've dealt with down low men in my earlier years when I was in my 20s, but I will never do that again. Number one, it's too much work. Number two, I don't want to be a secret, the hiding, the secrecy. And I don't want the wife to find out and then she try to come to my place or try to do damage. So it's no need. It is plenty guys out here that is open and about, you know what I mean? I don't have to go out here and creep with a down low person because I'm telling you, it's a lot of work to hide that relationship, to sit and hide it. It's difficult. It is difficult. It's very, 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 very challenging. And it's also dangerous because they will delete you to keep that secret. And they have deleted, some people have done it. Some down low brothers are in prison today because they didn't want people to know about their true selves. You know what I'm saying? Most people are fearful because they don't want to get dragged. They don't want to lose their job. They don't want to be embarrassed in their community. You get it. Okay? Somebody called STD and she didn't know it and it was left untreated and she had to get hysterectomy at a young age. Could never. Wow, like that's what Love Maria said. So you have to be very careful, is what I'm saying. So Darius, get it together, boo. I don't understand how Darius go from cooking food, flipping burgers, fried chicken to doxing. What happened to making say grace and eat a burger? You know what I mean? What happened to that Darius? Even though I know Darius have done some doxing, but this is dangerous. Like this can potentially put that young man's life in danger, or he could have, because that lady can go off and do some damage, or he can possibly do damage to himself because of the harassment and the online comments. And it's not just from your friend list, it goes worldwide because that's like a juicy story that people share. And so hopefully that brother private his page, which he should have done, or deactivate it until this blow over. Or just private it. I would deactivate it. I won't even deal with it because I know the comments are coming. And if that baby mama, if she don't know if she respond, it's really gonna be good. And don't let her cry. Don't let her say just the famous lines of any chick that double the down low man. I can change my hair as a female. I can change my clothes, but I can't compete with a man. She start boo-hooing, you finish on social media because them women are going to rally behind her 1,000%. You are finished if she sit on that platform and cry and got an amen in the comments. That's going viral. That's going viral. Yeah, so I don't know what you did to Darius. Something had to happen, or he could be doing this for clout, but I don't think I just think he's doing it for clout too, of course. But I also think that some that y'all arrange, and Darius got into his feelings, and he said, I got to put this person on blast. And he did exactly that. All right. He put him on blast. Now let's go. That was that piece. Now I want to talk about Sukihana. And I want to say, is that my sister? I think that's my sister coming in. I hear her coming. I think like Sukihana, I gotta talk about this. And I know a lot of people are going to be upset. But I have to be honest. I saw a video of YK Osiris. Oh, yeah, that's my sister. Hold on, y'all. Hello? Hello?
Open the door, Marquise.
All right. Hold on, y'all. We going to get into this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hello. So, yeah, so we back. So I have a lot of stuff to say about this. Now, okay. Okay. We definitely going to talk about this. And this is about Sukihana. So Sukihana is a rapper, very racy lyrics, right? About empowerment of the woman's body. I mean, she's talking about I be eating bud, I got that good, I got that wet. So I saw two instances. One instance, I saw her get an interview with Candy, and her co-host, he was the DJ. He was being very aggressive. Something he want to lick it, tongue very aggressive. Then also, it gets to YK Osiris. He decided to kiss her at a basketball game. Grab on her, kiss her. She said, stop. She was very uncomfortable. And she said these words. She said these words, and I want to read what she said because this was posted on her Twitter. And she said, I believe she said this before her Twitter was deleted, or before she deactivated her Twitter. She said this on Twitter. She said, I am hurt and I'm scared to stand up for myself. YK Osiris is definitely did something wrong. He violated this woman. And let me tell you why. I don't care if a woman is butt, no clothes on. You cannot forcefully invade her space, put your lips on her lips. I don't care if she talk about scrambling her yoni, flipping it in the air, running around. If she don't give you permission to kiss her, can't do it. That is an SA assault. It's an assault. And you can be charged. Though you apologize, you did that to go viral. And you also did it because you thought it was cool enough to put your lips on a woman without her permission. I can guarantee that it's going to be other victims of this young man kissing a woman without their permission or doing whatever without the permission because you were so comfortable of doing it when the public was watching and you laughed because you thought it was funny. If I was Sukihana, I would press charges because it embarrassed her. She's hurt. She's not as, I don't think she's as that aggressive like that, like she talking her music. I think that is a public persona to sell records. I don't think that is where she invites strangers to kiss her. No, she don't operate like that. I believe she's a very sweet person, but she have a public persona to keep up with. And people say, well, she needs to stop making that music. No, there's nothing wrong with her music. The behavior of YK shouldn't have put his lips on her. That was wrong. And for her being in a relationship to do that is disrespectful not only to her, but also to her man. It's disrespectful. I can't go up to a woman and just start forcefully kissing her and then laugh at it. No, you can't do that. You have to ask permission. Is it okay? You know, we are in that different time now. You have to literally, it's okay, we get it in. You have to have permission, clear permission. You have to have clear permission. Is it okay? You know, even Raven Simone now have to sign, you know, she have people to sign documents. Is it okay we do oral, you know, backdoor, you know, but it's very disgusting that he touched her. It's not about her music. It's not about her public persona. It is about men, the celebrity men think they could just grab women and kiss them without their permission. And because she's a black and because of her musical background, people just laugh at it and just, she deserves it. No, she don't. She do not deserve it at all. It was a movie of a woman that was a little tipsy. She was a little flirtatious. and they decided to gang R-word her on a ping pong machine. Forgot the name of that movie. If y'all know the name of the movie, let me know. They gang R-word her on the ping pong. I think it was like ping pong machine, and they couldn't get the guys enough time. Either they got off or couldn't get the time. So the prosecutor charged the people in the audience that was in the audience that cheered on the crime. So she charged him as well. I forgot the name of that movie, but it's a good movie. I don't care how you think the women are, you don't get permission to do that. That's wrong. That is not cool. It is wrong to do. And you should definitely be in trouble for doing that. Okay? The Accused. Thank you, Johnny. The Accused. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for that. That was the name of that movie, The Accused. And so when that movie came out, I said, this woman definitely needs justice. It's wrong. And I stand behind her. It's not cool. I think he did that because he had a lot of rumors that he was gay. And he came out and he did that forcefully because he knew it would have went viral because everybody kept saying, "Oh, you P Diddy boy toy, you P Diddy boy toy, you like Diddy, you let Diddy screw you." And I think that it kind of hurt his career a little bit because people kept calling him Diddy bottom, in a sense of that. So I just think that he just did too much. When I saw that, I was disgusted. I was just so disgusted because it wasn't right. I've actually was hurt that he did something because that's not cool. You cannot go and forcibly go out there and just forcibly just kiss this woman. No, you can't because she's not. I don't even think that Sukihana is that aggressive in the bedroom like that. All that stuff. I'm eating. I just think that she just do that music to sell records. I think that, even if she is that way in the bedroom, let's just say she is that way in the bedroom, that still does not give you the right to forcibly put your lips on her and to kiss her. That doesn't give you that right. That doesn't give you that right at all. You can't do that. So I even have to be careful, having conversations with women, even as a public figure, because it can be taken the wrong way. So, I have to be careful. You're jokingly, but somebody might not like that particular temperature. So I just kind of pull it back doing that, and I just joke with my imaginary friends. But you cannot forcibly put your lips on somebody else. Women, you can't do it either. I've known some women that will grab men crotch, I've seen women do that. I was a woman, she grabbed mine. I was very uncomfortable. And a lot of the guys kept saying, "Oh, it was a coworker back in the day. She just grabbed my area." She said, "I know you got a big one." And I was grossly disgusted. You know what I'm saying? She was a nice, okay looking woman. But that wasn't that to be putting your hands on me. Like, that's wrong. That was wrong. That was so wrong to do. You just can't do that because it is females that will grab man butt and squeeze their butt. I've had a woman that squeeze one because she said I had a fat A. Like, you just can't do stuff like that. That's gross. I didn't give you permission. I felt uncomfortable because I have feelings. I don't do like you just grab my body and just squeeze my butt cheek. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, like, what was that? And don't do stuff like that. Like, just respect people's boundaries. And it is sad. And I think people are going to judge her for her comments that she made, her music that she made. And then I don't care what song she made. That doesn't give you the right to put your lips on her. She's doing it to sell records because of society. We have to blame ourselves. We don't support the artists that do conscious music. Now, if we were supporting artists that do conscious music and make them go number one and they sell sell a lot of records, we would support it. But the industry put money behind women talking about their body parts. It is what it is. This is the society that we're living in. We don't really support artists that really making that happy rap as female rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like Lizzo, okay. But Lizzo is more so like a pop artist, like a pop singer. But like, how many happy rap females that are charting right now? I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, how many rap females that you know that do happy rap and selling great records? You probably can't name one. I'm talking about selling. Most of the rappers that you know that we see that is popular, the common denominator, they're going to rap about their private parts. And I don't have a problem with them rapping about their private parts. It's an old school song back in the 30s. And it was so nasty of the song. And it's more nastier than the music that we listen to today. I think she said she did something to the pink. What was the name of that song? It came out in the 1930s. This was before Bessie Smith. Queen Latifah did a life story, played Bessie Smith. This is before Bessie Smith or after Bessie Smith. I think she came a little after Bessie Smith. It's like an old school song, and it was like that. They call it nasty blues, like very race, like nasty blues. It is more nasty than the music that we are listening to today, and that was back in the 1930s. Yeah, about 1930s. If y'all can find that artist's name, let me know. And we'll probably, if I can find it on Station Head, I'll probably play it on Station Head. But I think that, that young brother need to be in prison because you was too comfortable doing that. And now you open the door for women to accuse you of these things because of what you did to her. It's so sad because he didn't have to do that to her and put his lips on her. That was wrong. Like he literally put his lips on her and was laughing. This is funny. I'm so happy. You know what I'm saying? Also, I think touching a female back and female back is appropriate. Yes, it is very inappropriate. Like you have to ask permission. It's very inappropriate, to do that. It's very inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? It's just very inappropriate. You can't be, women just hitting their butt. You can't do that. You just can't. Like it's wrong to do. No matter how you try to. And there's brothers that was excusing the behavior. Well, she wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have done that if she wouldn't have. No, it's women that is fully clothed and still get assaulted. You know what I'm saying? It's women that ain't showing not a body part and still get touched. So this whole narrative that you got to be dressing and to clothes in your ankles, and man won't bother you. Theory is dumb. If a man is weird, he will still be weird, no matter what you got on or the lack thereof. But it's wrong what he did. And so when I saw that post, I was ready to go live then. I was like, I got something to say about that because it's wrong. Yeah, he apologized. Let me grab his apology because he did apologize. So give me a second while I will grab his apology and post it on. Let me just see what he said. Because it was wrong, you know what I'm saying? Because my sister was a victim of assault, multiple assaults with my former best friend. Very close friend of mine. YK Osiris wants to make one thing very clear. He never meant to harm Sukihana and forcefully kissing her at a public event. He's apologized for his action. They said Osiris took to Instagram to offer an apology Wednesday, right? I want to publicly offer my sincere apology to Sukihana in an attempt to be playful. I misread the moment and violated Sukihana boundaries. This is full apology. He said, I want to publicly offer my sincerest apology to Sukihana. In an attempt to be playful, I misread the moment and violated Sukihana's boundaries. I understand the importance of consent, and I am embarrassed by my behavior. I take full responsibility, and I have made multiple attempts to apologize. Have the utmost admiration for Sukihana, and it will never my intentions and just to disrespect her. Okay, that is what he posted on his Instagram page. It's very sad what he did. It's stupid. It was just dumb. And then you see the man face that was there. Oh my gosh, you got Funny Marco. And then who was the other guy in here? He was standing, I forgot his name. I'm living my best life. He was set of a comedian. That's not playful. That's wrong to do. That's wrong because like he messed up. Like, why would you do that in this Time's Up Me Too era? Do you understand? Why would you do that in this Me Too Time's Up era? Why? It's just stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Just stupid. I just dumb. Like, you had no right putting your stinking lips on that woman. All right. And brothers, I couldn't watch it because I be wanting to just drop out of the bushes. I wanted to get my troll account and troll. But I said, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it. They say Meek Mill had a response. Give me a second. I'm not going to watch it. Like, literally. Let me do something real quick. Post my website here. Literally, let me see Meek Mill's response. No, I didn't see it, Meek Mill, because I'm telling you. I can't. Let me see. All right, let me see if it'll come up. What did he say? I don't see what he said. I'm trying to find his tweet. Give me a second if I find his tweet. He kept laughing, looking for a man around to laugh, to violate what he did. It was sad, it was embarrassed. And then it was another guy that was sitting with Candy. They said, again, y'all drawing a big line between men and women nowadays on social is getting bad in the Black community. All this internet superficial shaming, judging, gaslighting only hurts us people. And it's a lot of people who need strength, especially young Black men. He might gotta rumble Suki brother or anything, but this same internet tear each other down stuff. Suki can do what she wants. She feels violated, but let me mind my business. But bruh, it was a violation. They said, okay, someone responded to that tweet. They said, they said, and that, sir, is the problem within the Black community. The invisible street code where people are forced to deal with trauma instead of speaking up and holding people accountable. They said, you abused Nikki and speaking out for another abuser. Yikes. Then he said, and they said, and to protect Suki, Osiris, you, ADH, go back to church, stop following the heathens. This other tweet, he said, don't do this to him, please. He a good kid. Just slap him and he gotta let you, and he gotta let you something. We don't need our young bulls tore down for a mistake in a hypersexual era. I support Suki. Hold that ish down on some street ish. I'm just like, no, it's stupid. Like, it's dumb. Why in the world would you even make those tweets, McMills? And Nikki said you abused her and knocked her across the head. I just don't agree with that. No, this needs to be called out and say, we stand with Sukihana. What your statement should have said, we stand with Sukihana. We're totally against any SA violations, respect women boundaries. And then also saying that we support her if she decides to press charges. But saying, or just keep quiet, because you making that post is stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It is stupid. You have no right trying to violate, telling that he's just a kid. He ain't no kid. That's a grown man with rotten mouth, because half his teeth was rotten, because he opened that mouth half over rotten. So don't you dare say that this is a kid. Lies. That's a grown man that put his lips, violated this woman. It is wrong. Because if somebody were to come up to your daughter without her permission, you'll be ready to pull up in that Willie with your Glock. So give me all that crap saying that, oh, he young, he a good kid. You ain't going to be that understanding. If somebody come up to your wife or to your girl or to your daughter and just slap her down, you would be in your feelings. So how dare you try to say, oh, he's just a kid. Don't worry about it. Just leave it alone. Just move on. We need to start tearing each other down. The Black community. That ain't no time for you to preach that message. No, we need to start tearing down these predators that think it's okay to slob down women and then laugh about it. We need to tear that behavior down. But yeah, what you just said, McBill, you need to be thrown back up into jail. Let me call that judge and tell that judge, put him back in jail, lock him up, put him back up in that jail cell. That's exactly where you need to go. Because ain't no way in the world you go make a post like that. I'm not with that because it was wrong. Because I can just tell you, Sukihana is crying right now. She's hurt, she's embarrassed, and she's going to do interviews about that. She's going to be the poster child for Me Too and Time's Up. And then she's going to probably talk about stories of things that happened to her that she never explained to happen to her of being violated. So you just like, hey, you wrong, bruh. You should have left her alone. You should have left her alone. And I can't even say you're going to lose endorsement deals because you don't have it. I can't say you're going to get dropped from your label because you don't really sell records. You are considered a one-hit wonder. You don't really have a big fan base like that. So they really just known you of just hanging around other rappers and going to Diddy house and being in Diddy bed. But other than that, you ain't really that popping as an artist. Let's be clear. Like you tried to redo This Christmas and that flopped. So you ain't really making, really make. I think he is actually in his 20s. Let me see how old he is. How old? Let me see. I'll check with Google. Hold on. How old is YK? Okay, let's see. 24. He was born in 1998. He was born September 7, 1998. He is 24 years old. 24 years old. All right. So let me move on. All right. Now, I got to get into this other subject here. Wow. All right. So we're going to talk about this is that. Let me bring Ice. Okay. Ice Spice. Hi, Ice Spice. I want to address this. You guys, we put this topic out early today. I am not going to allow people to say that I'm copying off somebody because it's all lies. You guys, y'all not really followers and fans of the Wiley Show, and you're not really day ones. My day ones know we put that out day one. So this is what we're going to say. I saw a post about Ice Spice. I was having a conversation about Ice Spice with a couple of people. I said that this woman is highly overrated. And I'm going to tell you how overrated she is. Number one, she don't have stage presence. Her performance is stupid. Her stage presence is dumb. She don't have it. I believe they're posting her up because the powers that be that don't look like me want her to be propped up. You understand what I'm saying? She's being forced down our throats. Nicki Minaj is trying to co-sign her. She's not all that great. Her rhymes are not all that great. We will see how the album sales going to sell. It may go number one. I don't think it's going to sell like that. I believe that Coi Leray is a much of an impact because she have more songs than I like Coi Leray. Also, I just don't see it for Ice, but I think they're trying to force her down our throats. Because whatever label she have a good team that's giving her magazine covers, connecting her with Nicki, and they're trying to force her down her throat. She's not more talented. She's not more talented than Cardi. So that's the narrative that they're saying that she's talented than Cardi. That's a whole lie. Cardi got Ice Spice 1,000%. Like in her videos, definitely ain't nobody really touching Cardi B videos right now. Like she is dominating in videos. Like WAP alone just was iconic. I don't think Ice Spice is there yet. Do I think she's the princess of rap? No. I can only say if she was the princess of rap if she had album sales and on a tour. I don't necessarily see just because she's on an album cover and Nicki say she the princess, we just gonna all fall in line and just say, oh, she's the princess because the Nicki said it. No, I don't think that she's the princess of rap. I think that she's highly overrated. And then Nicki and then the Kim Kardashian people, they were paid the funnies because a lot of times people think this is all organic. No, some of that stuff the labels pay. They pay for it. Like, hey, can she come to your house? you know, your daughter like a kid, how much would you charge to allow your daughter to do a TikTok with Ice Spice? And they give the price, and then she go up and they make it seem so organic. Oh, her daughter like her so much. Oh, look at her. And they go viral. It's all like manufactured, like for real, for real. Even when you go over to like the neighborhood talk, and they hate when I say this, when they say, oh, this new hot artist is coming up and it's tearing up the charts, that's a paid post. But they don't put ads, like an ad thing on there, because people want to watch it. So they put a good caption on there, and they pay to get on the neighborhood talk. Yeah, they pay to get that, because we have interview artists that were on that I got to know them. I'm still fans of them, in which I think is a good thing to do, because you get introduced to a fan base. You know, they pay for that. Even mainstream labels pay the Shade Room to post them. That's what they do. Okay, they do that at all. But do I believe that Ice Spice is the next big thing? No, I don't believe. I believe Coi Leray is just underrated, and Coi Leray is a beast, and Lotto is a beast. Like, Lotto need that support. Like, Lotto, I don't care what nobody said. Rip me at the plaza like a Purdue. Like the woman Lotto is dominating. Like, she is. You cannot underestimate her skills. I don't care if somebody writing for whoever writing for her, they doing a good job. Like, Lotto is doing it. I'm gonna be real with you, but yeah, but Ice Spice definitely is overrated, and I've said it. It's no question. I'm not putting a question. I'm saying she's overrated. Yes, because I can't even quote a song from Ice Spice. I can't even quote a bar from Princess Diana. Is she good looking? Yeah. But is it enough to say she's the princess of rap? No. She's not enough to be like, oh, she's the princess. Oh, the princess of rap. No, I don't think that she's the princess of rap. I think that, you know, she got a little bit more work to do. So because remember, Glorilla was the next big thing. Remember that? Oh, she the next big thing. And now Glorilla ain't really popping like that. You remember Glorilla was the next big thing. But yeah, I forgot her song that quick. She was the next big thing. Remember Glorilla? And now, child, that she need a hit fast, because that song came out months ago and it's already forgotten about. And the last time I heard about Glorilla, she was getting sued. Like, it was about to be a lawsuit because some people got stampede in that little garage she was performing in. You know, so yeah, because they were forcing her down our throats. But I think Ice Spice has just been manufactured, and they're trying to force her on all these magazines. We shall see. We shall see when them album sales come out. We gonna see if she really the princess of rap, or is she the plastic of rap, just a flop. You know, we shall see. Okay, and I just think that we should definitely see, because at the end of the day, it's all about the album sales. You know, let's be clear, Lotto didn't sell that many albums, you know, at the end of the day. I think no artist is selling albums, like, to be honest, unless you like Taylor Swift. Because let's be clear, people are not really buying 4 albums. Beyonce have said it. She said, don't nobody buy albums anymore. They buy singles. That's it. They don't buy albums. They don't buy albums anymore. And so if she sell 20,000 copies, well, that's the best she can do, because ain't nobody really buying albums like that. Even Beyonce she didn't sell like that. She's making more publicity on her tour, not by her album sales. You know, I will tell you this, she make more money on her tour than she does on her album. So it didn't make sense making all them videos. It didn't make sense, because your artist is going to buy anyway, and then you go on tour. You know what I'm saying? They're going to rush you to go on tour. But I don't think that Ice Spice is the princess of rap. No, she's not. She's not. I just think that people that don't look like us is forcing her down our throats. And like, oh, look, she's the next big thing. No, she's not. She's not the princess of rap. She's not. She's not the princess of rap at all. And That's a whole lie. And Nikki is a liar for saying that, the Princess of Rap. Because then she said that JT was the Princess of Rap. So have several seats and start with the lie. Now, I'm about to open up the phone. If y'all want to call in, we'll be back live tomorrow. I just had to come on here and talk to y'all because I really, really had to talk to y'all. And tomorrow we'll be outside because the birds will be chirping. It'll be warmer outside. It'll be a little brighter. Okay, so let me post if y'all want to call in really quick. And I want to also thank y'all because earlier today, y'all was blowing up the phone lines today. So I'm just going to see if anybody want to call in. If not, we'll be done and I'll be back tomorrow. Or in somebody case later on today because it's already midnight on the East Coast. Give me a second. I'm gonna see if y'all want to call in and see if y'all think she is the princess of rap when y'all come to stuff like that. Okay. This was good because I really want to hear your point. I could have did this video tomorrow, but I said no. I'm gonna do it right now and have y'all come on in here. Because the number is 972-674-9462. I don't believe that she's the princess. I don't see it. I don't see it. And maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I need to take time out and listen to her raps again, but I don't see it. I'm more so listening to Lotto than I will listen to Ice Spice. And I'm just being real. Any day Lotto got Ice Spice. Any day Lotto got Ice Spice. Okay. So the number is 972-674-9462. Anybody want to call in? Let me see y'all comments. Did Glow find her assistant? No, she wanted that assistant to work for free. Didn't even know that fake in New York drill music. Chicago do it better. I don't know why New York playing in our face. Like, yeah, Chicago did it way better. That's a fact. The drill scene, Chicago East that. They says it's white people and it's vulnerable. Yeah, and we shall see if the white people will support it. We will see. I'm not gonna sit here and say that she ain't gonna sell no. But what I will say is we will see by them album sales. We will see. Okay, because Lotto is definitely the better performer. Absolutely. We shall see. And then she was like, they was talking about colorism. That do exist. I don't care what nobody that do exist because she ain't really that talented. And they would use Nikki celebrity to force us down our throats. Because I think her and Ice Spice, I think they're doing something else. I really believe they're doing something else. I'm just looking at y'all comments. I said, I hope you talk about Lotto as you go, okay, we can definitely do that. They said Lotto's a better performer. Okay. I said, I don't even like, okay, I read that. Yeah, I feel that. And I know y'all gonna drag, because y'all been dragging me in the comments. Y'all been dragging me in the comments, child. Y'all have been dragging me in the comments. But I love it, though. I really, really love it. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. Like I said, you can leave me a DM on Instagram. You can hit me up on Facebook. You let me know what do y'all want me to talk about tomorrow. Also, too, don't forget that we have our Vegas trip coming up. If y'all want to come through October 6th through the 9th, it's Vegas, October 6th through the 9th, 2023. And I would love to see y'all in the building. Make sure y'all get your hotel and blah, blah, blah. You can always RSVP and we will let you know the hotel we stay there, but you don't have to stay there. I highly prefer you do. But if you want to say something like that, it's fine. You can do it at Wiley Show Production. This is the email at gmail.com. All right. Make sure y'all send me that email because that is the email. All right. At .com. Wiley Show Productions at gmail.com. Do y'all see the email? All right. I just want to make sure. Okay. Thank you all so very much. I want to say thank you all for tuning into the live. God bless you. We will see y'all again on the next day. If y'all want to leave us a cash app, please do so. That's $ Marquise Wiley 28. God bless you for those that have done it. I'm super excited. We got stuff planned coming up. And I will see y'all in the next video. This was so good having y'all come in the chat. I love that. Thank y'all. I was trying to get it for 1 hour and don't be here all day. And we will see y'all again in the next video. Thank y'all so very much for coming in. Okay. Yeah, I did see that when he kissed his son. So we have to definitely talk about that too. Yeah, thank y'all so very much. And we will see y'all in the next video. Just leave us some topics and we'll be back because we got content on top of content, child. Thank y'all so very much. I see y'all in here. Love y'all. Thank everybody. I haven't seen y'all in a while. So I'm seeing some new faces in the chat. It's good to seeing y'all. Y'all love it. Thank y'all so very much. And we will see y'all for another good show. We got it tomorrow. Definitely. And that'll be tomorrow. We'll see y'all tomorrow. It's going to be fun. And if I don't see you on Sunday, I want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers. All right. Y'all get it in for those that are doing something on Father's Day. All right. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. And we will see y'all in the next episode. Thank y'all so very much. All right. Let me see. All right. Y'all have a good night. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first.